Hello, you're watching Shalom World News. I'm Donna Villa coming to you from Chicago, Illinois. Here are the latest headlines from around the world. Amid the Army's crackdown on civilians protesting against the military junta in Myanmar, the attacks against Christians and churches are on the rise. On Monday, May 24th, 4 civilians were killed and 8 injured when the Army attacked a Catholic church in Kayan Thar Yar village in Kayah state. The military fired an artillery shell at the church where elderly people and children were hiding after fleeing their homes following attacks on their village. After the military coup on February 1st, there have been massive civilian protests, marches, and civil disobedience against the junta. These have been met with violent response from the armed forces and police. On May 22nd, the military raided a Baptist church in Yangon and assaulted the pastor and 2 other believers. A Catholic bishop in Britain has come out against the recent proposal in the House of Peers to legalize assisted suicide. Bishop Mark Davis of Shrewsbury appealed to all lawmakers valuing the sanctity of life and supporting the best care for the sick and the dying to oppose the Aid in Dying bill proposed by Baroness Meacher, an independent member of the House of Lords and chair of the assisted suicide advocacy group Dignity in Dying. According to the bill, those who are terminally ill and have no more than 6 months to live are eligible to request assisted suicide. The prelate compared the provisions of the proposed bill with government efforts to protect the vulnerable from the pandemic. Bishop Davis also said the bill was proposed just 6 years after a similar proposal was rejected by Parliament. In the Jubilee year commemorating the 800th death anniversary of St. Dominic de Guzman, Pope Francis has praised the Dominican charism of preaching and missionary discipleship in a letter. The Holy Father paid tribute to the outstanding contribution of the Dominicans in preaching the gospel through theological exploration of the mysteries of the faith. His Holiness also made mention of the illustrious Dominicans who cultivated sacred sciences and presence in the world of culture through schools and institutes, stimulating an encounter between faith and reason. The Holy Father said that even today, St. Dominic is an inspiration to the baptized to bring the light of the gospel to the peripheries of the world. Seminaries, ecclesiastical courts, and synods will be the 3 main areas of focus at the 74th General Assembly of the Italian Episcopal Conference, which got underway on Monday, May 24th in Rome. Pope Francis inaugurated the assembly, which carries the theme of, quote, proclaiming the gospel in a time of rebirth, setting out on a synodal journey. During the meeting of bishops, 2 vice presidents will be elected for the northern and central areas, as well as members of the Council for Economic Affairs and presidents of the Episcopal Commissions. The Holy Father said the synod must have a, quote, bottom-up process beginning in small communities and parishes. The pontiff also warned of the dangers in making mistakes during formation, calling for prudence in admitting seminarians.